What's up, guys? So I get a lot of questions about supplements and stuff like that, so I figured this would be a good topic to make a video on. So I'm just going to go through some of the supplements that I feel like are worth buying, and this is just going to be from my experience. Again, I haven't tried every single supplement. I'm sure there's other supplements that people have used that are effective, but I know that when I was a little younger, I used to spend a lot of money on supplements that I wish I had back. I remember reading a lot of the gimmicky ads and getting all excited to buy it, only to be frustrated and let down a few weeks later when the product did nothing. So hopefully some of you guys watching this won't make the same mistakes I did, and hopefully this will be beneficial to some of you guys. Again, I don't think that supplements are necessary, but they can be helpful, and I'm just going to give you the 5 supplements that I can sincerely recommend to others that have been helpful for me. And with any over-the-counter supplement, regardless of what it is, you shouldn't expect any mind-blowing results, but they can be helpful. So these are in no particular order. The first one is creatine monohydrate. I know there's a lot of other forms of creatine out there now, but I feel like with a lot of those other new forms, you're just going to be paying more for a product that is probably less effective. Creatine monohydrate, I think, is one of the most proven supplements on the market, and it's very cost efficient. So you'll get a lot of servings for a pretty cheap price. And again, with all of these supplements I'm going to name, the brand is not so much important. It's more about the product itself and the ingredients in it. So again, number 1 is creatine monohydrate, and the creatine will take a while for it to saturate your muscle cells, but when it does, you may experience a subtle performance boost. And if it's your first time taking it, you can load it for the first week, and that will help it saturate your cells faster. So number 2 is whey protein, and with this, not because of the results or anything like that. Again, protein is protein. If you're consuming an adequate amount of protein each day, then just adding in whey protein isn't really gonna probably make much of a difference. But the good thing about whey protein is, with any kind of protein powder, it makes it a lot easier and more convenient to hit your protein goals for the day. So that is why I think whey protein powder can definitely be helpful for a lot of people. The third product that I would recommend is a pre-workout. Now, as we all know, there's a myriad of pre-workout products out now. I would just go with whichever one you prefer and have found that works well for you. I would recommend something, but honestly, I don't really take pre-workouts a whole lot. Usually only when I have like samples or something like that. And I would just try not to become too dependent on them. But the good thing about pre-workout products is that it's probably the only thing on the market that the effects are pretty much felt instantaneously, like 10 to 15 minutes after you take it. If it's a good product, you should feel an increase in focus, vigilance, and energy, which can definitely help you in the gym. So the 4th product is then gonna be, what is the 4th product? A multivitamin, and this is just for general health purposes. Again, they're not expensive, so I think it's worth it. I usually just buy the off brands, and I think that it is worth it to ensure that your vitamin intake is adequate each day. You probably won't notice a performance boost in the gym or anything unless you have like a vitamin deficiency, but I would definitely recommend taking a multivitamin. So the 5th and final product that I would recommend is a joint supplement. And I know a lot of you probably don't want to waste money on joint supplement, especially if you're a novice lifter, but I'd say it's better to take precaution and to use them rather than doing what I do and wait until something starts aching and then start taking joint supplements. Again, I've only been using joint supplements for like a year now, really just because I didn't want to waste money on like fish oil and stuff like that, but they're not expensive, so something like fish oil, glucosamine. If you have a bigger budget, you might want to buy something like Animal Flex by Universal Nutrition. That's what I'm actually taking right now with my fish oil, and it's definitely a good product. The only downfall with most Universal Nutrition products, the animal line, is that they come in packs with like 5 to 7 pills that you have to swallow at one time. But other than that, I think it's a great product. So again, that's the 5 products that I would recommend, guys. Hopefully this video has been helpful to some of you. Thanks for taking the time to watch. If you have any questions or anything, just leave them down below, and I'll talk to you next time.